Sunlight is 5th. Danny Boy is 6th. Sunlight is P5. Todd is P3. The qualification session is at DDM GTS Tsukuba. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the northeast. YH8 Racing is first on mediums. Danny Boy from New Zealand is second with 13 kilos on mediums. YH8 Racing is first. Ten minutes remaining in the session. YH8 Racing improved his first with a 0:58.836. Todd from New Zealand is P3 on mediums. Best lap is a 1:18.947. 20.111 off pole. Todd improved his P3 with a 1:00.140. 1.304 off pole. Danny Boy from New Zealand is P2 up 0.26. Yamashita 40 is provisional pole with a 0:58.819. Todd is 4th up 0.45. Todd improved his third with a 0:59.371. 0.552 off pole. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P5 up 25.71 on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is provisional pole with a 0:58.590. Yamashita 40 is provisional pole with a 0:58.533. Todd is P4. Sunlight is P6 up 1.04 on mediums. Todd is fourth up 0.29. Todd improved his P4 with a 0:59.349. 0.816 off pole. Sunlight is sixth up 5.92. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is first up 0.17 with 13 kilos on mediums. Yamashita 40 is provisional pole with a 0:58.328. Danny Boy is P6 up 0.39 with 13 kilos. Five minutes remaining in the session. Danny Boy improved his P5 with a 0:59.689. 1.361 off pole. YH8 Racing is third. YH8 Racing improved his second with a 0:58.521. 0.193 off pole. Yamashita 40 is P1 up 0.25. Yamashita 40 is provisional pole with a 0:58.257. YH8 Racing is second. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3. Best lap is a 0:58.590. 0.333 off pole. Sunlight is P6 up 0.11 on mediums. Sunlight improved is P5 with a 0:59.585. 1.328 off pole. Sunlight improved is P5 with a 0:59.556. 1.299 off pole. Danny Boy is P6. Best lap is a 0:59.689. 1.432 off pole. Todd is P4. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Todd improved his fourth with a 0:58.988. 0.731 off pole. Broadcast bot is 20th. The race session is at DDM GTS Tsukuba. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P1 with 13 kilos on mediums. Race start. YH8 Racing is P2. YH8 Racing is now 5th. YH8 Racing is now 1st. Yamashita 40 is 2nd. Matthew Gray 89.mg on lap 2 is P1 on mediums battling YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg lost first to YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing is 3rd on mediums battling Matthew Gray 89.mg. MMR 333 entering the pits is 7th. YH8 Racing passed Yamashita 40 for P1. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 0.6 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 3rd, 0.4 behind Yamashita 40. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.7 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3, 0.5 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is 2nd, 0.7 behind YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3, 0.4 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 0.4 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. MMR 333 exiting pits on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3, 0.3 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 0.6 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:58.612. 0.286 off the fastest lap. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 0.5 behind YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3, 0.9 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.7 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 3rd, 0.7 behind Yamashita 40. Sunlight entering the pits is P5. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.7 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg on lap 6 is third, 2.1 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P2. Best lap is a 0:58.528. 0.202 off the fastest lap. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third, 2.5 behind Yamashita 40. Danny Boy entering the pits is P5. Sunlight exiting pits on mediums. Yamashita 40 is second, 0.6 behind YH8 Racing. Danny Boy exiting pits on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3 on mediums, 2.9 behind Yamashita 40. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Yamashita 40 is second, 0.5 behind YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.4 behind YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3, 3.6 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.4 behind YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third, 3.6 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is second, 0.6 behind YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing is second, 0.5 behind Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third, 3.5 behind YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing is second, 0.6 behind Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3. YH8 Racing is second, 0.8 behind Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third. YH8 Racing is second, 0.8 behind Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3. YH8 Racing is P2, 1.0 behind Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third on mediums. Ten minutes remaining in the session. YH8 Racing on lap 13 is second, 0.9 behind Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P3. YH8 Racing is P2, 1.0 behind Yamashita 40. YH8 Racing passed Yamashita 40 for P1. Matthew Gray 89.mg on lap 14 is P2, 3.0 ahead of Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 exiting pits on mediums. Yamashita 40 is fourth on mediums. Todd from New Zealand is third on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is second on mediums, 4.8 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 is fourth, 4.8 behind Todd. Todd was 18.9 faster last lap. Todd is P3, 4.4 ahead of Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P4, 4.2 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is now P2. Matthew Gray 89.mg exiting pits on mediums. YH8 Racing is fourth. YH8 Racing exiting pits on mediums. Yamashita 40 is P2, 3.3 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 was 1.4 faster last lap. YH8 Racing is 4th, 1.4 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 2nd, 1.2 ahead of YH8 Racing. MMR 333 exiting pits on mediums. Todd exiting pits on mediums. YH8 Racing is 3rd, 1.6 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Five minutes remaining in the session. Danny Boy from New Zealand is 5th with 13 kilos on mediums. YH8 Racing on lap 18 is P3, 1.2 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:58.59a. 0.590 off the fastest lap. YH8 Racing is 3rd, 1.2 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Sunlight exiting pits on mediums. Danny Boy is P5. YH8 Racing is P3 on mediums, 0.8 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2, 0.9 ahead of YH8 Racing. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2. Best lap is a 0:58.364. 0.356 off the fastest lap. YH8 Racing is 3rd, 0.6 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2. YH8 Racing is 3rd, 0.5 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2, 0.6 ahead of YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing on lap 21 is P3, 0.5 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg on lap 22 is P2, 0.7 ahead of YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing is third, 1.0 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2, 1.0 ahead of YH8 Racing. The leader has just finished the race. Yamashita 40 finished first. Matthew Gray 89.mg finished second. YH8 Racing finished P3. MMR 333 from Canada finished 6th. Todd finished P4. Danny Boy finished P5. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P8. Broadcast bot is 9th. The race session is at DDM-GTS Tsukuba. YH8 Racing is first on mediums. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P2 with 13 kilos on mediums. Danny Boy from New Zealand is P3 with 13 kilos on mediums. MMR 333 from Canada is P4 on mediums. Sunlight is 5th on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 6th with 10 kilos on mediums. Race start. Yamashita 40 is 3rd. Yamashita 40 passed MMR 333 for P2. MMR 333 is P3. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 4th. MMR 333 is 4th. MMR 333 lost P6 to Todd. Danny Boy on lap 2 is P5, 1.0 behind Sunlight. Yamashita 40 on lap 2 is 3rd, 1.0 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Todd from New Zealand is P6 with 13 kilos on mediums, 1.1 behind Danny Boy. Yamashita 40 is P3, 0.8 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Danny Boy is P5 with 13 kilos, 1.0 behind Sunlight. Sunlight was 0.6 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 on lap 3 is 3rd, 0.6 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Todd is 6th, 1.0 behind Danny Boy. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P3, 0.8 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 was 0.5 faster last lap. Danny Boy is 5th with 13 kilos, 1.0 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is 3rd with 13 kilos, 0.9 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Danny Boy from New Zealand is 5th, 1.0 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:58.192. Sunlight exiting pits on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third battling Yamashita 40. Matthew Gray 89.mg passed Yamashita 40 for P2. Yamashita 40 is third with 13 kilos, 0.1 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 passed Matthew Gray 89.mg for second. Danny Boy is fifth, 1.3 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is P2, 3.9 behind YH8 Racing. Danny Boy on lap 6 is P5, 0.8 behind Todd. Todd is fourth, 4.7 ahead of Danny Boy. MMR 333 is P5, 3.4 behind Todd. Danny Boy exiting pits on mediums. Sunlight is 7th, 2.1 behind Danny Boy. Sunlight was 4.6 faster last lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. MMR 333 is P5 on mediums, 2.9 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 on lap 8 is P2, 3.4 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is 5th, 4.3 behind Todd. Todd is P4, 3.4 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P2, 2.9 behind YH8 Racing. Todd is 4th, 5.0 ahead of MMR 333. Todd was 1.8 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 is P2 with 13 kilos, 3.0 behind YH8 Racing. Todd is 4th, 3.3 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 is P2. Todd is 4th, 3.5 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 is P2 with 13 kilos, 2.3 behind YH8 Racing. Todd is P4 on mediums, 2.9 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 is P2 on mediums, 2.4 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 on lap 12 is P5, 3.3 behind Todd. Todd is P4 with 13 kilos, 3.3 ahead of MMR 333. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Todd is now 3rd. Yamashita 40 is 5th. Yamashita 40 exiting pits on mediums. MMR 333 is 4th, 2.6 behind Todd. Todd is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:58.504. 0.312 off the fastest lap. Todd is now P1. MMR 333 is P2, 2.2 behind Todd. Matthew Gray 89.mg exiting pits on mediums. Yamashita 40 is P3. YH8 Racing exiting pits on mediums. MMR 333 on lap 14 is P2, 1.8 behind Todd. MMR 333 was 0.9 faster last lap. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 4th. MMR 333 from Canada is P4, 1.7 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. MMR 333 exiting pits on mediums. Danny Boy on lap 15 is 6th, 4.2 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is P4, 4.7 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Yamashita 40 on lap 16 is P2, 4.1 behind Todd. MMR 333 is 4th, 4.9 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg was 18.3 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 is 2nd on mediums, 1.0 behind Todd. Todd entering the pits is 1st. Yamashita 40 passed Todd for P1. YH8 Racing is 5th, 5.0 behind MMR 333. Todd exiting pits on mediums. YH8 Racing is now 4th. Todd is P5 with 13 kilos, 2.2 behind YH8 Racing. Five minutes remaining in the session. YH8 Racing is 4th, 3.0 ahead of Todd. Todd is 5th on mediums, 2.4 behind YH8 Racing. Danny Boy is 6th with 13 kilos, 5.0 behind Todd. Todd is P5, 3.7 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is 3rd. Todd is P5, 3.8 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 from Canada is 3rd. Todd is 5th. YH8 Racing is P4, 3.9 ahead of Todd. Todd is 5th. 4.0 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is third, 4.5 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Todd is P5. MMR 333 is P3 on mediums. Todd is 5th, 2.6 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 on lap 22 is P3. The leader has just finished the race. Yamashita 40 finished P1. Sunlight finished P7. Matthew Gray 89.mg finished second. MMR 333 finished P3. YH8 Racing finished P4. Todd finished P5. Danny Boy is P6. Danny Boy finished 6th. Broadcast bot is 10th. The race session is at DDM-GTS Tsukuba. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is first with 13 kilos on mediums. Danny Boy from New Zealand is P2 with 13 kilos on mediums. MMR 333 from Canada is third on mediums. Todd from New Zealand is fourth with 13 kilos on mediums. Yamashita 40 is first. Race start. Danny Boy is P2. Yamashita 40 entering the pits is P4. Todd is P3. Danny Boy is P2. Todd is P3. Danny Boy is P2, 0.7 behind MMR 333. Todd is third. Best lap is a 1:08.154. 2.804 off the fastest lap. Danny Boy on lap 2 is P2, 1.3 behind MMR 333. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Todd is third. Best lap is a 0:59.854. 0.080 off the fastest lap. Danny Boy on lap 3 is P3, 0.3 behind Todd. Todd from New Zealand is second, 1.3 ahead of Danny Boy. Danny Boy on lap 3 is P3, 1.3 behind Todd. Todd is P2, 1.2 ahead of Danny Boy. Danny Boy is third, 1.8 behind Todd. Todd is second. Best lap is a 0:59.423. 1.347 off the fastest lap. Danny Boy is third with 13 kilos, 2.1 behind Todd. Todd is P2, 2.3 ahead of Danny Boy. Danny Boy is third, 2.5 behind Todd. Todd is second, 2.2 ahead of Danny Boy. Danny Boy is third with 13 kilos, 2.3 behind Todd. Todd is P2 on mediums, 2.4 ahead of Danny Boy. Danny Boy on lap 7 is third, 2.8 behind Todd. Todd on lap 7 is P2, 3.5 ahead of Danny Boy. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Danny Boy is P3. Todd from New Zealand is second. Danny Boy exiting pits on mediums. Danny Boy on lap 8 is P3. Todd is second. Best lap is a 0:58.698. 0.622 off the fastest lap. Danny Boy is third on mediums. MMR 333 is first, 3.0 ahead of Todd. Danny Boy is third. Todd on lap 9 is second, 3.8 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy on lap 9 is third. Todd is P2, 2.4 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy is third. Todd is second, 2.3 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy is P3 on mediums. Todd from New Zealand is P2, 1.5 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy is third. Todd is second, 1.0 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy on lap 12 is third. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Todd is second, 1.1 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy is P3. Todd is P2 on mediums, 0.9 behind MMR 333. Todd passed MMR 333 for first. Danny Boy is P3 with 13 kilos. MMR 333 exiting pits on mediums. MMR 333 is second. Danny Boy is P3 with 13 kilos. MMR 333 is second on mediums. Danny Boy on lap 14 is third. MMR 333 is second. Danny Boy is P3. MMR 333 is second. Danny Boy is third. MMR 333 is P2. Danny Boy from New Zealand is third. MMR 333 is P2. Todd entering the pits is first. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Danny Boy is third. Todd exiting pits on mediums. Todd on lap 18 is P2. Danny Boy is third. Todd is second. Danny Boy is third with 13 kilos. Todd is P2 on mediums. Danny Boy is P3. Todd is P2 with 13 kilos. Danny Boy is third. Best lap is a 0:59.398. 1.322 off the fastest lap. Todd is P2. Best lap is a 0:58.477. 0.401 off the fastest lap. Danny Boy from New Zealand is third. Todd on lap 21 is second. Danny Boy on lap 21 is third. Todd is P2 with 13 kilos. Danny Boy is P3. The leader has just finished the race. MMR 333 finished P1. Todd finished second. Danny Boy finished P3.